Hey guys, it is Gina from Southern Siren Vintage, and I had picked up this piece. I showed it at a sale the other day, but I'm thinking about redoing it, and I already started a little bit, and I was like, you know what, let me stop and, do a video really quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distress this a little bit. I like the look of it, but, I kind of just want to make it a little more shabby, chic kind of look, or cottagecore, whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to need is just a regular taper candle, wax candle. I've got some sandpaper here, which this one is 180 and this one is 600. And then I've got some chalk paint and a scraper. So we're going to get started. All I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a layer of wax over all the wood parts, putting a lot of it like on the corners and stuff, because that's where I want the paint really to kind of come off and give it that aged look that I want. So, I do want a lot of the wood to show through because I love the wood look, but I kind of just want to update it a little bit. So just go through. I'm not going to, make you watch this whole thing, but just go through it everywhere that it is wood. Really highlight those corners and those edges and everything to make sure that that's the places where your paint is going to come off when we start distressing it more. So I'm going to go ahead and click this off, finish this up right here, and then we'll get to the next step. Okay, so now that it is waxed, I'm going to start laying a coat of the chalk paint. You guys know I like this color, so this is what I'm going to put on there. And I'm just going to kind of swash it on there, here and there. Not going to do a full coverage on it because a lot of this I am going to be taking off when I start sanding and everything and scraping. So I don't want to get it, too covered. Just enough. Just the right amount. I didn't take the handle off. I should have. But you know what? It's okay. We don't have to be perfect with this, right? We're having fun with it. So we are just going to slap some paint on here. And I'm going to continue the piece. I'm going to go all the way around it and get some more paint on here. And then once it gets dry, we'll come back and do the next step. Okay, so we are back. I put a layer of paint on here. Like I said, I didn't do like a full coverage because I'm going to scrape most of this off. So just kind of everywhere that was wood, I put some paint on it. So I'm going to go back over like the areas that are like the, high points that would normally use, get the wear on them from just handling, and I'm going to lightly run the scraper over. I don't want to like gouge it. I just want to lightly run it over there. See how it reveals the wood underneath? That's what we want. We just want a light little movement across there on all those little high points. Don't want to get crazy with it. Just like that. Real light movement. Like across the top of this, that would be where it would get brushed so much from use. And all the corners and edges like that. So I'm going to go around, rough this up, and then we're going to come back for the next step. Okay, so I kind of roughed it up a little bit, as you see. Now I'm going to go back over real lightly with the 180 sandpaper, 180 grit. This is real light brushing over because we're going to come back with a finer grit in just a second. But we just kind of want to run over it, get some of that excess paint off here and there. Let's see, we don't want to hit it too hard. Just the right amount. You get a little bit of that wood grain coming through. That's all we're looking for, is a little of the wood grain. Alright, so we're going to finish that up, and then we're going to come back with our other sandpaper and see what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like after that rougher kind of grit of sandpaper. I'm I'm going to go back with the lighter one now, which is 600, which is a very light sandpaper, just to knock down any high spots, give it a nice smooth finish. As you see, this doesn't do much. This is fine detail is all this does. So I'm going to hit this up with this. I'm going to go all the little nooks and crannies. As you see, I went a little hard on the corners there, but that's because, you know, that's where the most use would be. Like the corners would get bumped, the edges would get bumped. So that's why I went a little harder with the sandpaper on those areas. So I'm going to finish this up with the 600, and then we're going to come back and see what we're finished with, right? Okay guys, so here is the finished product. I really like the way that it turned out. I think that brought it up a notch from just being the plain wood. You know, I usually don't do much with wood because I love the way it looks. But I think this really did something for it. You know, it shows the age off much better than what it did before. So there's little shelves on the inside. It does have a magnetic lock, and I'm going to go back and clean up the hardware here. I got a little overpainted, you know, but I'll clean all that up. But I think it's really good. This would be cute, you know, to even have open somewhere and have something sitting in there, or just partially open like that. So you can still see the front, then you could peek inside and see the cool stuff you got in there. So there we go. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed doing it. It didn't take a long time to do. I was already working with like a really cool piece, so you know, it wasn't so bad. I didn't finish off the back of it because I was like, you know what, it's supposed to be hanging on a wall, as you see. So I didn't finish off the back. I'm probably going to go back and finish the wood part down there. But this thin, like plywood kind of stuff right here, I'm not probably going to do anything to because it just doesn't turn out right, really. But yeah, I think it's pretty cute. You guys let me know what you think. All right, I guess that's it for now. And I'm going to be into some more videos like this because I've really gotten into kind of like the upcycling and, you know, vintage kind of upcycling and crafting and stuff. I've been enjoying that a lot lately, so I'm going to start doing some more videos. I don't always shoot a video about when I'm doing it, but I figured I'd do it today. Just do it in little steps so it's not so super long. So have a great rest of your day, guys, and make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit that notification bell, and you know, leave me a thumbs up and a comment, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.